Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Grimloper. It's episode 10, and we should be just about ready to light this forge here and get forging underway. I do believe I'm not too worried about harvesting that rabbit at the moment. We do have some steaks out here that we should probably grab at least a couple and cook while we're forging. We were very fortunate. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We were very fortunate on the last episode when we got over here. We were able to not only harvest some carcasses, but there was a deer wolf encounter that was unscheduled. We did not force it, it just kind of happened. I think we forced the wolf up where it was, but it was just a happy accident. Kind of had to take advantage. So essentially, it's given us. We don't have anything to start a fire with. We've used all of our stuff. I want you to harvest it, not use it. So I was worried about food coming over here, and that has kind of taken care of itself to a point. We're going to have enough to get through.
Come on, little fire.
Maybe have enough to get through forging, but I don't know how long we're going to be able to stay. And we're really not here to stay very long. But we do need to scour the area for saplings. Saplings have been a very elusive part of this so far. So either through the beachcombing or through normal means. We need to find some saplings to get the bow built. We have plenty of arrow shafts between Mystery Lake and Coastal. We just don't have any maple. While we're waiting for this to heat up, which shouldn't take too long. There we go. So let's go ahead and craft 2 arrowheads. Steak should be done. Eat it. I'll put the other one on. And 2 more arrowheads. That hopefully will keep us fed for a little while. And let's build this. And we'll check the fire and we'll see what we have for scrap. Definitely need to make some more arrows. And I probably jumped the gun on this a little bit. There's still 4 hours on this. Put that up a little further. We can harvest that. That'll give us some scrap metal to work with. How much do we have here? We have 3, so that's 6 more arrows. That'll give us 10. It's not awful. Let's see here. No. So that's 10. It'll be 14. That's not too shabby. It's a good start. We can always come back over here. I don't know if we can do this. Let's try it. Well, I wanted to cook the meat first and then do the arrows a couple at a time because I knew that would be about the hour. It's just about right. Let's do that again. And I'm not going to worry about a knife at this point. We don't have enough materials to do it, and you can live without it. Let's just say that. And nope. More arrowheads. Arrowheads are more important. How are we doing on water? Better. Let's check the fire. See what we've got left here. We've got 2 hours left here. Let's increase that. How many more? Got enough to do 2 more runs of that. So let's make more water. And more arrowheads. More water. More arrowheads. How much time we got here? We've got just about 2 hours. We've still got plenty of fuel over here. Let's see if there's anything else we could cut up. Oh, another fishing boat. It's an hour and a half. I don't think I want to spend that kind of time. And then what will this give me? 6 of them for 2 hours. How about the short one? An hour 34. I don't know that we need to worry about that. "14 arrows is quite a bit. Like I said, we need to build up our deal so we can always come back over here. Got to get our skills up just to snuff here. Let's put this out. Can't make anything else. Got an hour and a half left in the fire here. Tell you what. I'm going to add 1 more coal. Oops. Grab a torch. I'm going to go grab the rest of that meat and get it cooked. That will serve us better if it is already made. Let's cook all this.
Sure I can carry much more.
And we'll get a couple of them done. This can stay here. give the hatchet a trial run there. See if we can't get 3 of those done. I think we can cook that. Oh, here we go. That is a very good find. Forgot that was here. All right, let's get down here before this goes out. That'll give us a stick for later. And that way those are cooked. Sleep for an hour. Steak is done. You know what? That's going to be close. 48, 50. You know what? Put that in there. That will buy us. We have no need for that one. Now we've got an hour and 10 minutes, 44 minutes.
I need to find a place to rest.
I know you do. We've been a productive team. We've gotten a lot done. Alright, let's sleep for 4 hours. I don't think I'm going to sleep all day, but I am going to try to sleep through some of the early morning. And then hopefully, if the weather gods are in our favor, we will go and take a look at the bear cave and Scruffy's cave and see what we can come up with. Do one more hour. Let's get a little bit later. And pick that up. How are we doing on weight here? We are not fantastic, but we've got a lot of stuff with us. All right, we've got food to eat. We have food to cook. I'm going to go ahead and get this memento key. And get these flares. No sense not to. We can always leave stuff in one spot somewhere. E. All right. Wolves are running from the bear. The bear will run from me. Another body of some sort on the ice. I'm just going to head to Hibernia. It's very cold. Wah, wah. That was a short tantrum. Ooh.
Looks like this has been
Oh, those are awful. Take that. Let's go into the super secret trailer. Ooh,
I think I can use this.
jeans. Not anything better than we don't already have. Take those over to Hibernia. We'll put them at the workbench. I think that's it. Let's go. All right. Same door. Knock on the top half. And voila, a whole different location.
This'll come in handy.
Antibiotics. That's a great find. We had not found those yet either. Yeah, see, there's more scrap metal here, so if we decide that we're going to do some more arrowheads and we come back over here to use the hammer, there's things to cut apart.
Looks like this has been here a while.
But you're still drinking it. Ooh. That's a skill book we need. Ooh. Precariously perched. The matches are a lot more comfortable right now. In fact, I will probably leave some at Hibernia before we leave. That way we can come over here empty-handed and still get
I'll
something
take it.
done. Oh, nice. We could use coffee. That would go great in our thermos. It's almost like they were made for each other. Oh, my sunbeams. Taking a picture. Always looking for unique pictures for like thumbnails and what have you. So something like this is really cool. Find a gap here. See the sunlight coming through. I will take
Hope
you,
nobody
Mr.
needs this
Megator.
anymore.
No, don't want the fridge. All right. Battery down there. Just the backpack back there. I'm not that concerned about it because we've got a ton of stuff to haul back at this point. But things like the coffee are helpful. We'll leave the death sardines behind.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't need painkillers. It's only a small fall. You're fine. That tube takes forever for me, so I skirt over through the little gap. Nothing. Let me out, please. Oh, another pry
Wonder
bar.
if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, I think we'll let you drop some gear. Lamp oil. Tell you what, leave that flare here. And this pry bar. There we go. And this whetstone. And that's all we need. Are you worth cracking? A little past 20? Oh, right before 20. About 18. It's like 18, 19. Okay. 18. All the way around. Yeah, it is 19. 18, 19. That's crazy. As far apart as possible. Come on, safe. I have saplings to go get. Watch, it can be 17. What do we get?
Okay.
Hey. Syrup and a soda. How could you go wrong? No, grab the chips.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, making you carry a lot. You're not happy with me. Alright, is there anything we can... Oh yeah, we were going to leave these behind. We'll split those downstairs, but this will work. How about if we eat this? That helps. It sounds kind of blizzardy. Oh, look at you, Salt. No, just windy. Didn't really even warm up. All right, let's warm up in here real quick. You know what? Why not? Take a nap. Just like Will said in story mode, I guess I could take a nap. So it's legal. Naps are perfectly fine. If Will can take a nap, you can take a nap. Not quite as cold.
Best be prepared for anything.
Beef jerky works. Astrid, you're thirsty again.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah. Here, drink the soda. Car battery. Not of importance at the moment, but maybe in the future. It's our buddy the bear. Well, I see a sapling, but it's not the one I'm looking for. But I'm not going to turn it down. Oh, you were almost home, and I just ruined it for you, didn't
I can't feel my hands.
I? Well, making arrows is not the issue. Spray paint. Gonna cost this. For nothing.
Oh, so cold.
Oh, got a deer over here too. Well, seeing how you're out running around, I'm gonna come back here and warm up.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
I think everybody on Great Bear Island was saying that on the night of the lights. Okay. This is going to develop bad habits. I can already see it. Alright, I'm going to leave that carcass there. Exposed. Sorry, buddy. I promise no more probings. It's this really, really gutsy goat thing. Very haphazard, very aggressive. So I wonder if they're ever going to add anything where you can cross this bridge. Or are they just going to leave it alone because of what the long development did, and using this as their connector for the maps that they modded. There we go. All right. Scruffy, are you home? If you are, you're gonna be very upset. You're gonna be running around like a crazy person. Here's tier number 1. That leads up. So this is what I was hoping to find. This indoor area where we have a couple of... Sometimes there's one in here.
Sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, we're gonna make a fire here. We're gonna change this dynamic here. Alright, so we've got this one here, and we've got the one on the other can over here. Never know. I'll take it. I don't need it. We don't need any of that. Alright. Actually, seeing how we're inside and we can take our time to fail a few times.
Come on, little fire.
Alright, you know what? There's a couple of sticks here. We'll just grab these. Oops, no, not the branch. Let's not get all crazy. So I want to harvest all of this and all of the other one. The one outside up by the bear cave would be nice. But
Come on, little fire. Come on.
the hard part is I would like to take all this stuff back. So that way we don't have to come back over here to get it.
That's a good one.
Okay, to get rid of that. Alright. Let's add the fur. And go ahead and hacksaw the meat off. I don't know that we have the carry weight to take all this stuff back, although we will leave a lot of the food behind. I mean, I'll make sure that we're completely fed, and then I probably will bring enough for another day. But we can thin out some of our cooking. Should be close. All right, let's move the fire. Throw some more coal at it. The dripping effect is still one of the coolest. All right, did we pick up the meat? Just thought about that. No, we did not. Let's gather all that up. We are heavy. Get back over to the Riken and we can sort out what we're going to be able to take and what we can't. I'd love to take all the hides and all the guts so that we can just put all this together in one big space and cure it so that we can start making some boots or whatever it is we're going to make. And it's not that terribly far to come over here, but even if I have to slow walk
That
home a little
didn't
bit.
work.
Easy, girl. That was, excuse me. That was cautiously
Come on,
close to
fire.
using a
Come on.
colorful metaphor. All right, there you go.
Perfect.
Okay. Now let's do the hide. Nine minutes. What do we got left? There's a magic pixel here. Cook this really quick. Fire is almost out. You know what? I'm just going to add another coal. And I'm going to get both of these guts. Then we'll take a nap.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Well, that is our next step there, Ed. How heavy are we? We are not that crazy heavy. How about we do this? Oh, you know what? I'm going to let that be. I'm going to let that be. Yeah, I think we'll leave all of this food behind. Yeah, we'll lighten the load. And leave some of this behind. In fact, we could eat one of those. Right here. We would eat that one. We won't be that far overweight. Alright, let's get a drink. Did we drink? No, we didn't drink. I didn't see the animation. let's sleep for 5. We get to the morning, we'll go hike back to the Riken, and then we will sort out inventories, start our walk back. With the goal being that we're going to try and take as much of these hides and guts with us that we can. Another drink. Good Lord, we go through the water. Oh, we should be able to sleep. I'll put it for 3. I don't think we're going to get 3. Probably more like 2. All right. Grab a couple of sticks just in case we have to start a fire. Scruffy wasn't home.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, you can't. But we're only 4 pounds overweight, which isn't too shabby. Back. Tell you what. Eat this. Drink. And now you're not as much overweight as you were before. So if I can swap out some of the food and some of the other stuff, although we could use some food back home too, but I want to get this gear back. My biggest issue is still the lack of saplings. Now we're going to get cold. All right, Astrid, beeline it for the trailer. That was a really loud sound. I know you need to warm up. We're working. The weather is being unforgiving. Once again, loud noise. Alright, get inside. Let's try not to
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
kill ourselves. You know what? We don't need to do anything. Just past time. Yeah, it didn't even warm us up the whole way. See how bad it is? Not bad. We can stop in this trailer up here. Might be a little warmer. The super secret trailer. Seeing how it's in another dimension, maybe it'll be a little warmer. Knock on the lower part of the door, and they'll let you in. Right, so. You know what? Just sleep for an hour. It's not going to hurt. All of this, and we haven't even been to the lighthouse. Where the other stem is. I'm not sure I'm that worried about it.
carry much more.
Yeah, we got you loaded down. But we're going to sort that out. Because we need to talk exit strategy, Astrid. We need to talk exit strategy. We also need to talk, where are all the maple saplings at? Could be some over here on this island. We could go take a peek at that before we pack up and go. But we should get things sorted. Drop one of those. I may have no choice but to harvest the rabbit before I lose it.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I think we can lose the cans. Take the coffee with us. So. Take the syrup with me. And the chips. Like I said, I think we'll eat that other steak out there. Probably should harvest this guy. Alright, so let's drop this right here for the moment. Alright, there we go. Now we're starting to look good. Going to leave. Oh, we never got the flares from the memento cache. We didn't go over there. I'm gonna keep one. Definitely need to read all these books at some point. Tell you what, let's harvest this Yahoo. Hour. It's a long wait. Maybe I don't want to harvest him yet. We can drop that. And drop that. We really need to find some shoes. We have 2 stems. We don't need to go to the lighthouse. We are perfectly fine. Drop those. Leave them here. Arrowheads gonna get left. We can drop that. That can stay. That helps with weight. That steak, we eat it. That'll help. Alright, I want to take all of that home. But let's go see if maybe there is a sapling over here. Ooh, you are cold, aren't you? Hi, Bunny. Another deer over here. Couple of sticks. All right. I grab just the feathers. I'm gonna leave this alone. There's a canoe over here. You know what? It doesn't matter what's in that canoe. We're not going to be warm here in a few minutes. We need to get back. Run, rabbits, run. Take a quick peek around the corner here. Make sure it's not hiding over here. Alright, get inside as quick as possible.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah. I'm a mean person. Let's sleep and warm up. That's really not that warm. Let's get this out of our bag. Alright, how we doing? Not bad, actually. That doesn't weigh nearly as much as... That is what overdid us. I don't think we're that bad. A little bit of food in case we come back. And I'm going to go ahead and take this with us. How are we doing here? We're barely overweight. We need to warm up all the way. Okay. Now let's see how warm it is outside, and this will determine. Oh, we got well fed. Now we're in good. Now we're in business. Okay, it's cold enough, and it looks like the weather's going to turn. Let's take the high road through the mine. I think we can sneak up here. And because the mine is warm, we won't lose as much temperature if we try to cross the bridge and then try to run all the way to the tunnel. We'll get cold before we get there. And this I know from experience. Like I'm pulling some of my health back a little bit. That makes me happy. Just got to keep warm, keep fed, keep watered. Oh, it's my buddy the bear. Hi, bear. I'm going to go play the stalker run. I'm going to walk up to the bear and it's going to kill me. I get to blame it all on Grimloper. If you're afraid of me, why are you running towards me? I can hear you. All right, Astrid, you're nice and warm now. Only drawback is having to do this. This is the one good reason about having the... You know what? We've got 6 coal. We have no need for more coal. I will take the torch, though. Don't really need to loot anything. Oh, another hacksaw. I'm going to take the soda. I'm going to take the hacksaw. I'm going to leave the hacksaw, the mine entrance. That's the least forgettable place to put it without putting a note. Then we can come over here very light. Hacksaw will be here. Hammer will be here. Tools are here. We can be very light. Okay. Now, before we go, we need to warm up. The only problem with our clothing situation is that we're not warming up while we're inside. Last time. Pick that up. We can sleep later. Well-fed helped us a bunch there. Now, the other place we could have luck with the sapling would be up at Katie's Corner. We could go take a peek over there. But we risk getting cold. Oh, looky what's in front of me. Oh, beautiful day. At least we have one. All right, let's go. Come on. Katie's Corner can wait. We found one. Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna make you cold. There we go. Let's see if we can keep you out of the wind that's keeping you warm. Well, without the detour, I can pretty much go from the mine to the other mine entrance. Stay from getting ice cold, but don't know that I'm going to pull that off yet. So let's boogie. Okay, we're out of the wind. Slows down the cold draw. See if we can stay close to the wall here. Can we do it?
Did I say
Way to go, Astrid.
Is it really?
Way to go. Ruined torch. Okay, here we will drop off this other house. And hopefully see it. Tell you what, let's even drop this. Can we put it? There we go. Maybe that'll help make it stick out. Don't have anything neon or anything. Alright, let's spend another match. And we'll get through here. Well-fed could not have come at a better time. We are not moving slow at all, so what was just slightly overweight is now not a problem. You know what? Give me one extra piece of coal. I have an idea. Maybe we can poke our head into that little cave. And we can, you know what? Make it 2. Just in case. We've got coal to spare. Maybe we can start a fire in that cave and we can warm up some teas or coffees. If we need to. I'm gonna probably sleep here because it's safer.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
So how does the lemon lime soda taste after you said that? Does it remind you suddenly of something else? Alright, we are now fed. Do have some water. We've got that thing of coffee we can make. I think at this point we just take a nap and let this blow over. We can move at night if we need to. So I'm going to sleep for 3 hours. See if this blows away. Sounds like it got better. Then it got worse. Get light on water. All right. 3 more. And the wind dies down. All right, pick this up. Can't see our way out of here. Wait, I see something. You could be looking at the ceiling at this point. Oh, I didn't want to have to do this. Yeah, we're looking at the ground. All right, Esther, you're going to burn your fingers. I told you, you wouldn't let it go. Another book to read. We don't have time for the books we have. Alright, we are not warm back here. What about in the sleeping bag? Are we warm in the sleeping bag? A little bit. I could sleep for an hour. Trust that. Wouldn't trust more than that. Weather got worse. We are no longer safe. Well, we brought extra coal for a reason. doing this
Come on,
more to
over.
make water than anything. It really doesn't do us any good to make like the coffees and warm them up because where are we gonna go? That's, I mean, where are we gonna go? It's a long walk from the exit of Crumbling Highway to any sort of place to hunker down. So at this point, we can stay here. We have food. We don't have water. Down to that, and the water goes quickly. So we're gonna make some water, and we'll go get into the basement and hide in there. We may be up until morning. Is that firewood? It is. Tell you what, let's use said firewood and keep making water. Maybe I can make some coffees, even if I can't warm them up here. Might be able to warm them up before we go. Maybe we can even do a mag lens fire tomorrow. Alright, storm is letting go. That's good news. I'm going to go ahead and use most of this fire to do water. Got time to do more? Sure. Alright, I'm feeling a lot better about the water situation. In fact, let's start cooking coffee. Alright, let's keep that warm. How are we doing all together? We got plenty of water. Don't know that that's going to stay hot for that long. Let's pick that up. Grab a torch. And let's walk over to the basement. And we're going to call it stops there. We're running late today. Just being very determined. Need to get this stuff laid down. Get the curing process started. Be cool if we could read that book, and if we find any others, and make all the arrows and everything, and get to archery level 2 before we even pull the string back on the bow. That will save that bow a whole lot of wear and tear. All right. Oh, looky, we forgot these. We did totally forget those. Now we've got them. All right. So put this out. Get a drink. And let's do a 2-hour nap. That should put us in the morning. And that will be the end of this episode. And so next episode, we get back to Quonset. We're going to lay out all of our deer skins, all of our stuff, get the stuff curing. We may just boogie from there. We may just head to Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon. Because we got to let things cure. And hopefully we find more saplings. So we may just lean ourselves out, take the things we need to take, and bug out and go from there. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. This Grimloper run is just starting to turn the corner here. We got the foraging done. We've got a whole bunch of deer skins. I'm hoping to make some boots. I think it's going to be my first order of business. And if we go over to Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain, we should be able to find some more warmer clothing to help in that effort. Then we'll start looking at getting some hunting started. That's going to be the next step. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. We will catch you on the next one.